3 years ago Saturday, Edmond Police Sergeant C.J. Nelson was tragically killed in the line of duty. He was stopped at a red light on his motorcycle when he and 3 other people in cars were hit by a utility truck. Since his passing, a bill named in his honor helps with some education costs for children of fallen first responders.
And right now, people in Edmond honoring him by completing his favorite workout, the Flying Hawaiian. KOCO's Jordan Ryan, she is live there with a look at the athletes participating. Jordan, it looks like they're really getting a sweat in.
They really are. Today and all this week is really about honoring the life of C.J. Nelson, making the most you can of the life you have. And so we have Edmond police officers here and regular civilians all participating in this workout in honor of his legacy. Jeff Moorfield here is a former Edmond police officer. You've been doing this workout all week. Why is that?
Well, I wanted, it started after his unfortunate passing. We had a big workout at one of the CrossFit gyms here, and one of the legacies that he always continues to have is the work ethic, the grit, the grind that he put into his daily work, whether it was with his family or in his workplace. And I felt like, how can we level this thing up? And so I said, why don't I do this 8 days straight? Wow. So I started on Saturday doing his workout. That it was his workout that he left in his garage. The one that we found, after his passing. Wow. And that became the Flying Hawaiian. So it's a kettlebell workout, it's burpees, it's sit-ups, but it's a gauntlet. It's 142 reps of each. Wow. We try to do it within time. We try to get it, to a time that we like. And if we can't do it, then we take his mantra and we improve. We improve every single time that we come out. So we always show up, we always rise to the occasion. That was what he did. And so to continue his legacy, this is what I wanted to do.
Absolutely. That is so beautiful. As we're showing the athletes here doing the workout, you can see them doing it. Tell us a little bit more about what it looks like.
Yeah, so right now you're looking at, they're doing the kettlebell swing. So right here, this gentleman's doing the sit-ups. He's got his dumbbells, keeping his feet secure and making sure that they're doing the correct form on the sit-up. Another gentleman, they'll kind of do it, in a way that they may have seen better. So he's doing some push-ups. The other two over here are doing the kettlebell swings. Now on the females, we usually have 35 pounds, and then the males is 53 pounds. So, and that's on purpose, right? So, and they'll just repetitively do it. So they'll do 21, then 15, then 9, then 20, then 15, then 21, and so on and so forth, to a total of 141 reps of each exercise, each movement.
That's incredible. You've got a shirt here that has Nelson's name on it.
Absolutely.
What did he mean to you?
Well, I did his backgrounds when he first came in. So I knew him from back when he was in Hawaii. So I knew him from the very start. He's a SWAT team member of mine. There was a lot of conversations that he had. I'm in the Army National Guard also too, and there was a lot of conversations about bringing him in on the officer side and in the Army National Guard. His family, we went to the same church. So it was one of those things where we consistently had interactions with each other. Sometimes surface level conversations, but sometimes very deep conversations. One of my last favorite pictures with him was in our SWAT competition that we had. And I'm kind of bending down and he's kind of overlooking me. And right now, that's the way I look at him over us right now. Our entire police department, our entire group of individuals that admire him and just, we wear his bracelet everywhere we go, but he's always constantly looking over us. When I'm feeling uninspired, I look at my bracelet. So it's one of those things where he meant just a ton. Everybody had a different way and a different meaning that he had. And to be able to do this and to be able to have a gym like True Grit, be able to support it in the way that they always have. And other gyms around the city also are doing it. And I know his CrossFit gym's doing it tomorrow morning. It's just one of those things where it's just like they want to continue his legacy. They want to continue his mantra. The goal, the grit, the grind that he had, it was unprecedented. And he's one that we all always, look up to.
Very well said, Jeff. Thank you so much for your time as we're showing these athletes. They're breathing heavy right now. They are just wrapping up. But you guys, we will post online how you can do these workouts here in the Metro so that you can take part in this week. For now, Jordan Ryan, KOCO 5 News.